We are live. We are live. We are live. Yes, sir. Welcome everyone to another installment of Trolling with Boyz4Life. Let's see here. Let me see this. It's a little messed up. The sun's gonna be jacking this up a little bit, but it is what it is, and I ain't worried about it because we're gonna be on here for a little while. So sun's gonna be jacking this up. Let's lower that. What is up, Cowboys fan? 1992. But guys, welcome to another installment. Let's get into this. What is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me today for the little time that we spend together every day, or try to do it every day. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Now, we do got one person in the chat, and it's probably myself because I keep it up so I can see. So normally it's going to be, but we'll have people start trickling in a bit. So, boy, oh boy, did I get some information that I had not seen. Why had I not seen it? Look, y'all all know how I feel about Dak, right? Y'all all know how I feel about Dak. I don't think he's the guy. I do think he's a very good player, right? I think he's a good quarterback, a serviceable quarterback. To me, he's a bridge quarterback to what we should be looking at. And like I've said before many of times, the Dallas Cowboys do not take stock into the quarterbacks for whatever reason. I mean, if you look at what we have done in the past, last time we did anything, got anywhere near, sniffed an NFC championship, the quarterback we did have was a number one overall pick for us. Bird Gang 31, thank you for joining. The links are in the description, guys. What up, Speedy Eagle 2.25? The links are there. The BGN Network link is there. My link is there, depending on which channel you're watching from. You're watching on, and then the Twitter channels, the Twitter pages actually, are all there. But today, like I was saying, I am the biggest troll. I decided to wear my Suck My Dak shirt. Now, I do have the number on the back as well. I do sell them. If you are a Dak fan and would like one, if you think they're funny, I do sell these for $15. Oh, I haven't had a beer in over a month, people. Over a month. And oh boy, does that taste good. Now, I have some information that I did not know or was aware of things that were said last year, right? So I was given a clip of a video of a live stream that I didn't watch last year because I was actually at the game. I wasn't being a TV fan like some of these people here, that are on YouTube. I was actually in Dallas. I drove the 3.5, 4 hours up to Dallas. Bro, your beer can is in. Oh shit! You know what? It is. Let's drink it like this. Oh, I can't drink it like that because the mouthpiece is over here. Boop boop boop. It's invisible. But anyway. Oh, by the way, guys, I just cooked some badass chicken and some sausage. I bought the quarter leg, or however you say the quarter chicken. So I had the thigh and the leg, and 4 pieces. Cooked them to perfection as per usual. Threw my seasonings and stuff on there, and my hands are full of sauce because I will season them up, cook them, and when they're just about ready to come off, about the 160 mark, when the internal temperature is about 160, lather them up, with barbecue sauce, flip them over, flip them back, wait till it gets to 165, let it sit for a couple minutes at 165 to make sure they're all cooked, and then I'll take them off and wrap them up and let them finish cooking in the cooler or wherever I have them, because I don't always put them in a cooler. But oh my god, they tasted amazing. Just when I was going out and checking the temperatures, the prongs I have that I have to check the temperatures. When I would poke the chicken, all the juices would just start coming out. Tasted so good. Tasted amazing. Cowboys fan 1992, Boyz4Life. I need you to teach me how to cook. Well, cooking's not hard, but it's not so much cooking. I do it outside on the barbecue pit. That's where I do it. And the person that taught me was my pops, my dad. He taught me, and then also just watching a lot of YouTube stuff and learning how, which way, how to do certain stuff, and then coming up with your own ideas. And that's what I do. I take what my dad showed me, took what one of my cousins showed me, watched some YouTube stuff, and then came up with my own shit. That's basically how I taught myself how to cook, or how to cook outside. Que pasa, hombre? I don't know Spanish. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. Dos sexys, Simon. Hola, vato. Well, I mean, I understood that, but I don't speak Spanish. So, taking the week off, YouTube vacation time, need a break. I'll have my first drink since last year. Do it. I mean, I got that invisible drink. So, but guys, we got some stuff to talk about today. So a bet. There's some stuff that I'm going to bring up, that I'm going to always listen to Pops, buddy. I do. I didn't when I was younger, but now I do. Kinda. But anyway, so I have a bet that I was proposing yesterday. Now, with a certain YouTuber, because this guy likes to hit me up in the DMs, right? And if I could show you you know what? I think I can show y'all what he has sent me, and let me see her. Let me bring up the messages. How do I make the messages on like the full? You know what? Hold on. Where's it at? Messages. Now I don't want to show all the messages. I just kind of want to show. Oh no. Never mind. I'm not about to do that, but I will. Anyway, so we have EC1 wanting to do. I mean, I told him let's do a bet, because he keeps hitting me up, sending me stuff. Like yesterday, yesterday he hit me up with, where was it? Oh, because he's always messaging me some dumb shit. Like, I give a fuck, right? Like, I care. He's always messaging me the dumb stuff, right? So, Eagles still doo-doo green. Yeah, they are. And I got a guy that, who's the next victim? Well, you know what? We kind of figured I don't want to go over the bigger channels just yet. Because I'm still trying to figure out what was the cause of what happened a couple days ago, or a few days ago, when the stream kind of went, it turned off. But I got a couple of more clips, guys. Now we can see these clips. Shake my head, of course. Eagle Clown would. Yes, he would. He would send me. But guys, look. Oh, you know what? I don't even have my banner up. That's how off I am today. But we have some more clips that I want to show. When we have, how some Eagle fans want to sit there and say Diggs gave up X amount of yards, Diggs is this, Diggs is that, yada yada, this, that, and the third. And then, discount the way Diggs plays and how good he is. Now we have the king of the Eagles, right? The leader of the, well, not so much. It depends on who you talk to, but one of the bigger Eagle YouTubers out there saying some things that, I went and someone sent me a link, not a link, but a clip to a video. Then he sent me the full link of the stream, and I'm trying to listen, right, to where he's at, because it's just a clip. So I gotta find a 24-second clip in a 3 hour over a 3 hour and 30-minute video. I kind of line it up to where because it's helpful because he has his the comment on. So I kind of go to where the comment matches up. And to be honest with you, he had a comment from the same guy twice up for a while. So the first comment that I thought he had, the comment that he had up, I thought that was it. So I sat through like 3 minutes of not having in the right spot. Fast forward a little bit, then I found it. Let me guess, squirt season, dude. Yes. So we got clips of that guy saying some things, but I was able to find the clip. It took me a minute, but I was able to find it, right? I found the clip. And in so finding the clip, I came across a number of things that he had said. So anytime he wants to discredit Diggs, right, on anything, we're going to play this.
Diggs is a goon, bro. Diggs is a goon. Diggs is out there.
That's one of the clips we're going to play, okay? And then if he wants to keep discrediting Diggs, we're just going to play this clip.
No, yeah, but Diggs definitely looked like the best player on the field. I can't even front. Diggs looks like a really, really, really good cornerback.
So anytime these guys want to talk shit on, I mean, I am the king of kings when it comes to trolling. I'm sorry, I am. Look, guys, I'm gonna have a new thumbnail coming out. With it's gonna be more or less close to the same. But I'm gonna have a few things just a little bit different, and you're gonna know. I'm even thinking about buying a little prop to wear as I do these streams, because I mean, I never dubbed myself the king of troll. I never did that, but I have been told I'm the best troller on YouTube. I have been told I'm the king of the trolls, which I will wear that hat proudly, while also being able to talk about my team. Now, if we have Eagle fans, or whenever we're watching the Cowboys and Eagles, or hell, I have a way to where I can watch Eagle games on YouTube. I found an app that allows me to go to this app. I can bring up NFL games. I can click on the Eagles versus whoever they play, and I can watch it on my phone. Okay. Now, if I want to do that, excuse me. Now, if I want to do that, I can just go into YouTube on my TV, type in the link, and I'll be able to watch it on my TV and stream the game. I tried it already. I think I tried it, and it works, if I remember correctly. So there is another clip that whenever Jalen Hurts does things like what we're about to watch, we're going to play the clip all the time.
Jalen Hurts just throwing shit up into double coverage, getting people hit.
Which he does a lot of the time. A lot of the time he throws a ball up into double coverage. And then it's underthrown so much. So anytime that any of those things happen, we're just going to play those clips. That is what's going to happen. What's going up, Lord Houston? How's it going, bro? Dude, this shit is, you can't make this stuff up. I remember that live stream. looked like a funeral in there. It did. It sounded like a funeral in there. He had like it was just dead in it. You could hear. I don't know how anyone can sit there and just have their smoke alarm just going deep, deep every 10 seconds, making that noise. I mean, if you listen to that stream, his batteries needed to be changed. I don't know if he's done it. He hasn't done a stream in that room where he's watching TV, but I hope he changed his batteries in the smoke detector. That's what humble pie tastes like. Yes, that's exactly what it tastes like. I laughed so hard. Oh, sorry. I laughed so hard in that live stream last year. I was at the game, so I didn't see what he was saying. Yo, what's good, brother? Damn, first week of fatherhood already making you look older. What's the combo about today? Yeah, bro, it is making me look older, bro. I'm not kidding you. Over here on this side, I think I got like 4 or 5 more gray hairs that just can't. I mean, the whole hair just went gray. I'm not even kidding you. Like it didn't start just peeking out. Like it was brown one day, and the next day it was just all gray. It's crazy. It's crazy. I saw that the other day, and I was like, where the hell did that gray hair come from? Like I had one strand over there, but now there's like 3 and 4 strands that just all went gray. Ridiculous. That was his last time live streaming the games too. Oh, was it now? I was not aware. But that was the last time he streamed his live game. Well, the Cowboy, and then look. I should have put what I should have done was taken one more video from or one more clip from that thing because we kicked their ass, right? We kicked their ass. We beat their ass by like 20, right? So I'm at 40, like 41-21. And the only reason why we beat them, we only beat them by 20, was because Jalen Hurts had, I think, 150 yards of garbage time stats plus 2 touchdowns in like the end of the third quarter and fourth quarter. So let's just let that sink in. Let that sink in. So, I mean, they got embarrassed. And what I was saying is that the clip that I should have taken out and made and put on here was when he said that. And it's only Eagle fans, right? It's only Eagle fans that would say this shit like this when you play them. You know, they get their ass handed to them by 20. Essentially, it was 21. Essentially, it was what 35 or 28. But Jalen Hurts scored 2 touchdowns. So essentially, that's what it was. It was 28-35, an ass whooping. But Jalen Hurts had his 2 garbage time touchdowns. But what was said was in the video or in the clip that I should have downloaded was he said that it's not always a blowout if you lose by 20. Like I don't even know what that means. I seriously don't know what that means. But he did say it's not always a blowout if you lose by 20. Not all the time. Sometimes it just happens. But bro, weren't the Cowboys whooping that ass by like 35 and Jalen Hurts had like 2 garbage time touchdowns? It was a blowout. Now he was upset. Now he said the only way that could happen or not happen, excuse me, that it could be quote unquote worse was if it happened at the link. Well, I'm sorry, but it did happen at the link. It did happen at the link. Now I get it, it's at the end of the year and it was with their backups, but still, Jalen Hurts did a lot of this.
Jalen Hurts just throwing shit up into double coverage, getting people hit.
Last year. He did a lot of that last year. And this year, I expect him to be doing it again. Why do you talk about the Eagles so much? I troll them. I talk shit about them because I don't like them. That's why. This is a trolling channel. I like to talk shit. And it's basically only Eagle fans that open their mouths. So, and okay, so here's the thing. I like to talk shit. I like to troll. It's fun. It's hard to do it to the Giant fans because they're a lot smarter than Eagle fans. They know what their team is. Washington fans, they're fewer and far between. They really don't come out and say a lot of dumb stuff. I've done a Washington guy already once, but it's mainly Eagle fans that will come out here and say shit like that. It's a lot of Eagle fans that will come out here, and what you've seen me do already when I talk shit against certain Eagle fans. EC1, Joey Shakes, 500, Bird Gang 31, JC Sports. When they say dumb stuff like that, I like to call them out. I like to be the guy that likes to call them out, because then when the season comes and their guys look like absolute dog shit, guess what? Guess what happens? I will have the last laugh on a lot of people. A lot of people. And it's fun for me. It's fun for me. That's why. I like getting under the skin of Eagle fans. I like it. It makes me laugh. When they get upset, when they call me on my phone, threatening me, telling me if they saw me in person, they would slap the shit out of me. That's when I know I'm winning. That's when I know I got to keep poking the bear and keep doing this. And yes, I am going to keep doing this. And it's not so much it's anyone that I control in the division. But like I said, there's not a lot of Giant fans that are saying things like this. There's not a lot of Washington fans that say things the way, Eagle fans do, which is why I talk shit about them. And I have a lot of Cowboy fans that love the fact that I talk shit about Eagle fans so much, which is why I keep doing it. Because he can't. That's another reason, because I can. 1972, we're just paying back the Eagles because they can't keep our. That's another reason. Thank you for bringing that up, South Tex. Thank you for bringing that up. Look, I used to do this show once a week. And when I would do this show, I would watch, because there's a lot of cowboy video makers that I can't stand to watch. I just really can't. I know about, I know about the X's and O's somewhat, not a lot. Like, I'm not well versed in it, like the way I am when it comes to other sports like baseball, because I played it my whole life. I'm more of a shit talker. I'm more of an eye test guy. I would be able to love to recognize what kind of defense is what. I would love to be able to break down film and do all that kind of stuff. But I don't got the time to be learning that kind of stuff at my age and with everything I got going on. So what I do is I like to talk shit. I like to look up stats, even though I think stats are for losers and bitches, right? And fantasy. That's what they're for. But I use stats in a way that get my point across, right? Because I look at stats and then I look at what kind of game the person played, if I remember them playing in that game, if I watched that game, and I will take all things into account. I'm not one that just looked at stats like some of these guys and said, oh, you know what? His stats, he threw for 500 yards, yada, 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 even though we lost and he threw the ball 60 times and had 2 interceptions, right? Like, there's a whole bunch of variables I take into account when I look at stats. And I don't do that with all the positions, but some of the positions I do. Like, you can't really do that with corner. You can't really do that with defensive side of the ball guys. Offensive guys, you can inflate your numbers. You can't really do that with the defensive side. It's kind of hard to do that. But shit, I don't even know where I was going with that. I don't even know where the fuck. See, sometimes I lose track of what I'm talking about because I just go off so much. But what I was saying was earlier, the reason why, like I said, I do this is because I used to do the show once a week. Once a week I used to do the show. And throughout the whole week, I used to hear Eagle fans, talk about Cowboy fans non-stop. Like every Cowboy. Oh, and I get what I was saying. I remember what I was saying. I remember what I was saying. I was talking about how sometimes I don't really like watching Cowboy YouTubers and me be able to know X's and O's and all that. And I don't even know what I was talking about, going off on a tangent about that stuff. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm not one for and like I don't got the time to do that at my age right now to really sit down and look at stuff, like that and be able to break things down to that extent to where I can recognize certain coverages and even when I'm breaking down film. But anyway, like I was saying, the point I was trying to get across was I used to do the show once a week. And sorry for repeating myself, but I used to do the show once a week. And I should do it every day on this day, Saturday, around this time, 5 o'clock. But the show became more popular, so I started to do it more often. But I talk about the Eagles so much is because when I used to do this show once a week, throughout the week, I would watch Eagle content creators. Watch them and watch them and watch them and watch them. And guess what? Sometimes there'd be no reason to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. None whatsoever. But I would find myself in these streams listening and stuff like this would be said for no apparent reason.
As always, Dallas is trash. We're going to mollywop Dallas this year. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
You know what I mean? It's just random stuff like that there's no reason for our names to be in their mouths. None whatsoever. Right? None whatsoever. But there is, but they do put our names in their mouth. Right? So when it would come time for Saturday for me to do my show, guess what? I'm talking about the Eagles as much as they talked about the Dallas Cowboys through the entire week. But now I do this show once a week. Almost every day. And I still have enough material to go through every single day and do this show. Ain't that amazing? That I used to save so much energy for the end of the week and have so much material to talk about and would extend my show. And now this show isn't just an hour. It's when I say it's fucking over. You know what I mean? So when I am able to do this show every day and still have a shit ton of material to talk about, that's when you know that this show's taken off. Look. Like I said, there's another instance in the same stream where Cowboy fans didn't say nothing. No one said anything about the Dallas Cowboys. No one mentioned anything about the Dallas Cowboys. Let me rephrase that. But yet the Dallas Cowboys were being mentioned yet again.
Only between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys when you're talking about best roster in the NFC East. But after the draft, post-draft, the Philadelphia Eagles have the best roster in the NFC East.
Again, all laughable material. It's hilarious. What's up, Prime Sports? How's it going, bro? Richie MC, Dallas still stinks. Okay, that you're allowed to say that here. Throwing shade at us Eagle fans. I only throw shade because y'all constantly have our names in your mouth all the time. If the Eagles look like dog shit this year, I still be visiting your channel. You make sure if your boys start out slow, don't run and hide. I don't run and hide ever. I mean, even when I was in the TTC, and I mean, I still technically am, I guess, but even when the Cowboys were like 5 or when they lost Dak Prescott and we went like 4 or 5 and whatever the how many losses we had that year, I made a video every single week because at that point I wasn't doing live streaming the way I'm doing now. But I was making videos every single week. Every week. I don't run and hide. What I'll say is when our teams play poorly, We don't run and hide. We face it. We don't disappear. Respect to you. Yes, sir. Respect to you. Respect to everyone that doesn't hide. I love it. It's fun. That's when you know where the true fans are, and it's amazing. But you got other guys in both our corners, both on both home bases, right? Your home base, my home base. That guys will talk their shit, and when they get their ass beat, they run and hide. Just like this guy right here, who apparently this was the last stream after he said shit like this.
No, yeah, but Diggs definitely looked like the best player on the field. I can't even front. Diggs looks like a really, really, really good cornerback.
I mean, that's coming from your own camp over there that people are saying Diggs looks like a really, really good cornerback. What's up, Preacher Man Sports? How's it going, bro? PMS, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. No team in the division should say anything. Last playoff run this division saw was 5 years ago. Again, we failed in the offseason. Who failed in the offseason? You're saying the Dallas Cowboys failed in the offseason? How do you know we failed in the offseason? We haven't played a single game. We don't know what's about to happen. I mean, I get it. I'm assuming you became a fan in 1972 or you were born in 72. I don't know. But either way, for anyone to say that anyone's offseason was shit, unless they absolutely did nothing and lost players and didn't sign anyone and just went through the draft and it was a horrible draft, then you can sit there and say that your offseason was dog shit. But for you to sit there and say that we failed in the offseason when we have yet to play a game, because look, what if somehow by some divine miracle we have a playoff run, right? I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just telling you. I'm just throwing a hypothetical out there. What if we do have a huge playoff run? What if we get to an NFC championship? What if we get to the big game, right? Then are you going to sit there and say that our offseason was a failure? I don't think so. And I'm not coming at you. I'm not trying to talk shit to you. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff. I'm just simply saying we can't sit here and say that our offseason was a failure because we don't know just yet. Dallas fans talking about this is the same way I've seen it too. Dallas fans talking about is the same way I've seen it too. What? Yes, that shit was funny. Lord Brunson always talking shit. Yeah, he is for no apparent reason. That's amazing. You can thank EC1 for that. Yes, we can. And you know what? We need to get... Anyway, I'm going to get back to the comments, right? We're going to get back to the comments because in a bit. Because there is a little bet that I have with EC1. I'm waiting for him to confirm. But the bet is... So... the bet for EC1 that we have, that I proposed to him, is yes, we can thank EC1 for that material. But the bet that we have proposed is he really thinks they're going to go 15-1. He honestly thinks that they're about to go 15-1. Ridiculous, right? There's no way in hell they're going 15-1. Not even close. Not even close to 15-1. I would laugh and demand a mini helmet on the spot if they lose to the Detroit Lions week 1. I would demand one. I would demand one. Now, here's the thing, man. I really don't. I really don't. I just realized that with him, I would have to give out my address for him to send me shit. You know? And I really don't. I really don't. I might have to change that up. It might have to be just a cash bet because I can't have this man sending, having my address to send me some shit. I just can't. I might have Where You Hiding actually pay that bet for him. He can send it to Where You Hiding, and Where You Hiding can send it to me because guess what? Where You Hiding and I have a bet also. The Cowboys need to win more than 8 games. And I get another mini helmet. I think I'm doing apparel this time. I don't think I'm gonna do cash anymore or money anymore. well, it depends on who it is, you know. Because there's certain people you just don't want to have your address, and there's certain people you really don't give a shit if they have your address. Because you know they ain't about that life. And when I mean about that life, about sharing that information, because I don't share that information. I don't do that shit here. And nor should anyone else do that stuff. No matter how much you don't like the person. It's a big no-no. But anyway, we are going to look at a video here in a bit of EC1 that Mitch K showed me. It's talking about Jalen Hurts being a top 10 quarterback. That he can't name 10 quarterbacks that are better than Jalen Hurts. And again, where have we heard this talk before, people? Where have we heard this talk? We've heard it from the boss man himself, BG31, Bird Gang 31. We hear it time and time again from Bird Gang 31 that, well, now it's not even a top 10 anymore. Bird Gang 31 has sat there and said that Jalen Hurts will be a top 5 quarterback at the end of the season, which is very laughable. I don't even think Jalen Hurts is going to sniff top 15. He may get there. He may be 16, 17, but there's no way in hell that Jalen Hurts is going to be a top 10 or top 5 quarterback at all this year. Eagles do have the best roster in the East. Says who? Who says that you have the best roster in the NFC East? Eagles don't have the best. I know they don't. Devontae Smith is better than Gallup. David, Eagles champ 34. Eagles champ 34. Are you related to EC1? You must be. You must be related to EC1. You want to know why I find this comment very hysterical, very funny? Because Devontae Smith, I get it, he was a rookie last year, but it doesn't top anything that Michael Gallup has done. A.J. Brown has been in this league 3 years. 3 years. And he still has not topped anything that Michael Gallup done. I mean, if you look at quarterbacks, yes, he has. In touchdown, I'm not quarterback. If you look at touchdowns, yes, he has topped them in touchdowns because, well, A.J. Brown was the only wide receiver on that team, and Dak Prescott has never thrown to a wide receiver that many, giving him double-digit touchdowns in his career. So, not. We are way behind. Gas man. Diggs is a very good. He is a very good corner. 11 INTs was impressive by Diggs, and that's a fact. Sure was. We didn't have a bad offseason because we don't know. Exactly. Everybody wins the offseason. That's exact. What's exactly is a failed offseason? We still got to show. Exactly, people. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Dallas Cowboy fans talk about us out of nowhere the same way I've seen it too. I don't know who, but if you talk about how I talk about the Eagles out of nowhere, guess what? It's all because of what I've seen throughout the day and what I've seen throughout the week. Which is why I talk about y'all so much. Which is why I make fun of y'all so much. Which is why I have clips. You know, this is why I have clips just like this.
See here. Jamie, turn down that damn music. I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Oh, God, fuck! Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed, you know what I'm saying?
Off. He's pulling his goal. You're not fucking care. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're fucking cranking
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
He's pulling his goalie. That shit cracks me up every time. Okay. I'm saying we lost players. Coop was A big loss and not impressive with our O-line, with starters and backups. Well, look, I'm going to say this about Coop. Coop last year, I get it. He was a big loss because he was a name, right? He's a big name. But if you look at his production, he had less yards and less touchdowns. Well, let me retract that. I don't know about less touchdowns. I got to go back and look. But he had less yards than Devontae Smith last year. So, I mean, I'm not saying that Coops was on the decline in that point, but when it comes to our system, we've already heard Kellen Moore say you have to be careful with getting your guy, your number one guy, the ball a lot of the time. Even though that's a recipe for wins, Kellen Moore doesn't scheme around Cooper to get him the ball like that. I mean, if you go back and look at the Viking game, all we did was get Cooper the ball, and he balled out. Now, explain to me why with Dak Prescott we couldn't do that with Cooper. Why? Kellen Moore trying to be the smartest guy in the room? I don't know, but he would outsmart himself, and he would look like a complete jackass. All we had to do was get Cooper the ball. That's all we had to do. Keep it simple. Get Cooper the ball. We don't have, aside from Gallup, we don't have guys that are going to go up and get 50-50 balls. We don't have that. I mean, yes, you kind of do with CeeDee Lamb, but CeeDee Lamb is more of a yak guy. Amari Cooper is more of a route runner and gets you yards after the catch, right? Another yak guy. But he's a route runner, which is what you need with Dak Prescott. Because it's hard for him to throw anyone open. We've seen it. But yet, we couldn't scheme enough around Amari Cooper to get him the ball enough to keep him here. Don't shake EC1's hand, especially the right. No, I will never shake that dude's hand, not even close. Exactly. And our offseason was a big success, but just because we brought in talent doesn't mean we will be good either way. Either there is always injuries and other things can get in the way. It's way too soon. Exactly. Just because a team brings in talent does not mean that they had this success. Look, we had a less than stellar offseason. I'll give everyone that, right? We didn't. I mean, of course, we never signed the big names. We never, we always do bargain shopping and free agency. We go through the draft to develop our talent, and which takes a lot longer than, buying a Super Bowl. But what's to say we have this, people want to call it a shitty offseason, right? I call it an incomplete offseason, an unknown offseason, because we don't know what's going to happen in the regular season. But what happens, right? To all those people that said, oh, we had a shitty offseason, our offseason sucks, yada, yada, yada. And by some miracle, the Cowboys go on a playoff run. The Cowboys get to the big game. Are they going to sit there and say we had a shitty offseason? No, of course not. They're going to pretend like they never said that, and they're going to talk about how great we played and how great an offseason we had and how great of a draft we had. When we all know a lot of people were sitting there being pissed off drafting the guys we drafted. Being pissed off because we didn't sign a guy who had 28 pressures, which is pretty good, but also only had 6 sacks. A guy who, remember, we were paying and was on the books while he was serving suspension after suspension. People are going to sit there and be upset that we didn't re-sign some of these guys. People are going to make fun of us because we got rid of La'el Collins, right? And saying that our offensive line is going to look weaker because he's gone, even though he really didn't play for the last 2 years because he was hurt year 1 under Mike McCarthy. And then the year 2, he was in and out of the starting lineup. Why? Because he missed the first 5 games because he tried to bribe a drug test person. So, I mean, it's laughable. It's hysterical when people don't know what they're talking about, when they say just dumb shit for no reason. I personally think we going 13-4, but 15-1 is possible. Hey, you do you, man. I've never seen a video of yours. I don't know you like that. I just know you come on here and we have a great time. So I can't make a bet with you, but the Eagles are not going 15-1, and and I'm going to get me either a mini helmet or some cash from EC1. Maybe a jersey. I might get a jersey from EC1, and I might have him pay Mike Mosh to get me a jersey, to get me a new Boyz4Life custom-made jersey. I might do it. I might do it. You should do a P.O. Box, homie. I will do a P.O. Box if I get a little bigger. You know what I mean? If I become a bigger channel and people want to send me stuff like 19, as I'm holding at 15 to 20 people in this stream consistently right now. Now, I haven't done it in a long, or I've hardly ever done it. But to hold this many people in the chat right now is simply awesome. And thank you, everyone, for doing it. Guys, I want to take a break real quick. We have 19 people watching. We have 7 likes. Can I get the number of likes to match the number of people in the chat right now? Like I said, I got 7 likes. If I can get a little bit more, that'd be greatly appreciated. Guys, share this stream, like this stream. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Everything helps the algorithm to get me pushed out even more, because I like doing this a lot. And I will be doing a lot of this also during the season. Hell, I might even have 2 different streams every Sunday. During football season, where we troll the Eagles when they play. Because like I said, I'll be able to watch the games, and maybe we'll be able to share some screen, right? While I'm watching the game, and we can troll some Eagle fans and laugh at them. Pick a different Eagle video maker every week and troll them while we watch the game. That would be so fun to do. And then we would do our game. We would live stream our game as well. That's a lot of football. It's a lot of videos. He's backed out. He backed out of past bets, so don't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. So I'm not going to bet money. I'll probably bet a mini helmet with him. But if he does back out of this bet, best believe I'm going to call him out. It's so funny because he told me that I would back out of the bet. I would back out of a bet. And I got some screenshots that I'm going to play as the season goes on. If the Eagles dwindle and they don't have they don't have the season that these Eagle fans think that think they're going to have. Get a peel back. I will get one if I become a bigger channel. Gotta make him a Cowboys jersey. Gotta make him a I should, right? I should tell him that he should, if I win, I'll buy him he has to buy a Cowboys jersey and wear it. That's the bet. That is the bet. Thank you, Mitch. If EC1 comes on here, because this dude, I guess, I don't know, doesn't know how to tell time, but he said he worked today from 8 to 5, whatever his time zone is up there. I think it's Eastern, so that's an hour ahead of me. So for him to be 5, for it to be 4 o'clock my time, that's when he said he'd get off work. He said it would take him an hour to walk home. So he should get home by 5 my time, or 6 his time, 5 o'clock my time. But then he said he wouldn't get home until about 7 or 8, which that don't make sense to me. Again, we got a guy who can't tell time. He can't count. He can't. He's the guy that thinks it takes 2 to 3 years to recover from an ACL injury. The more I talk about making a bet with him, the more and more worried I am that he'll even pay through with that bet. But yes, I think the bet's going to be, and it don't even got to be a Cowboy jersey. It can be a hat. He has to wear a Cowboy hat for a whole week. He has to go buy Cowboy gear, and he has to wear. That should be the bet. So if he comes on here, I am going to propose that bet to him. Cooper was not, and I'm not going to even say that if the Eagles win, I will, because the Eagles aren't even going 15-1. They're not even going to become close to going 15-1. Yes, where I don't know if it's going to be a jersey. He may not be able to buy a jersey, even though he works 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. So he may not even have money to buy a jersey, but public humiliation is the best bet. Making him wear Cowboys gear. You know what? I might have to make him wear a Cowboys gear. But at the same time, like Joey said, he does back out of bets. So, you know what? Public humiliation is the worst. Like you're saying. But the opinion of the public court makes it the worst. If he ever backed out of a bet, talking all the shit he does, his channel would cease to exist. No one does respect him, but everyone would clown his ass even worse. That's the priceless bet. Jalen Hurts will be better than Dak this year. Yeah, right. Cowboy fan 92. Then why other defenses out the best coverage? Then why other defenses out the best coverage in Coop? Dak should have gotten him the ball more. I feel that about Randy, but Coop and Wilson gone is a little downgrade but them rooks may prove me wrong. See, I don't even think that Wilson is a downgrade. I think Wilson is what it is what he was. He was a product of what was on the field. That's what I think Wilson is. And I don't think losing him is going to be that much of a difference at all. Maybe Coop because he is a name, but at the same time, Cooper, his production was not what it was when we first traded for him and what it was the second year. It wasn't that it wasn't that his production this year wasn't what it was. Dave, you delusional. I'm betting Hurts will be benched after week 7. That would be funny if he did. But I cannot miss. There we go. PFF got him at 12. Can be a top 10. PFF also has Trayvon Diggs. No, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up for you. Bird Gang. PFF has Trayvon Diggs. And where's the comment? And Anthony Brown as a top. I get it. Trayvon Diggs can be number 1. That's arguable. But because he had his 11 interceptions, I get it. He's number 1. But they have Anthony Brown as the 9th best corner in press corners in this, in the NFL. In the NFL. 9th best press corners in the NFL. Out of 100 reps. Now I'm reading this. Now I understand what they're talking about. Because I was trying to figure out what the hell. I guess I was missing the press corner part. But still. They have. So if PFF has Trayvon Diggs and Anthony Brown has 2 top 10 corners, then and you think that's a load of shit, then you really, really need to sit here and think that PFF got Jalen Hurts at number 12. That's a load of shit. Because you want to know what? Look. I'm gonna look. If you're still here watching, I'm gonna look you in the face. There's no way in hell that Jalen Hurts is number 10. I'm just gonna name names right now. And none of this is in no particular order whatsoever. I'm trying to. So you have Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford, let me go down. Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson, even though he had an off season last year, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson. That's 10. Let me. What other NFL quarterbacks do we have? Let me see. I'm trying to be smart about this. I'm not going to be naming like some off the wall garbage quarterbacks. So let me go through this again. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson. That's 5. Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Mahomes, and I named 10 a second ago. Kyler Murray, and that would have been number 11. I'm drawing blanks right now. Kyler Murray is not that good. Maybe he will be. Kyler Murray is good. So I got to get a list of quarterbacks so I can name, because there's not. So, if we're talking about in the season, Kirk Cousins is better. That's 11. And like I said, it's no particular order here at all. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is ranked number 11 in my list. Not even close. I'm just naming quarterbacks that are better. Let me see. Who's AFC? What is that? The Jags. Tannehill's better than him. That's 12. NFC East, Dak. Then okay, no one there. Ooh. The West, they just have good teams. But I already named Kyler Murray, and I already named Russell Wilson, even though he's in Denver. Now, who's in Denver's? So you got Patrick Mahomes. I already named him. You already have Justin Herbert. I already named him. Lamar Jackson. I already named him. Derek Carr is better than Jalen Hurts. Derek Carr, I mean, last year he had almost, 5,000 yards last year throwing? So, I mean, there are plenty of quarterbacks. Like I said, Hurts is probably a top 15. Maybe just right outside top 15. But he's not he's not in 12. For me, he's not 12. He's not in the 12 category. David, stop eating horse shit. It's clouding your brain. What has Michael Gallup done? What has Jalen Hurts done? Explain that to me. Michael Gallup had, over 1,100 yards a couple years ago? That's better than anything what's his name has had. A.J. Brown has had. PFF is a joke. It is a joke. Why do you think that I just put this up here? Anthony Brown and Trayvon Diggs, I get it, press corners, but still, in the top 10 corners, press corners, no matter which way you slice it, in the league, I don't think so. I do not think so, people. But let's keep going through the chats. Damn, I'm off by a lot. More than Devontae, exactly, because Cooper disappeared on the road. It's proven, and also not Dak's fault. Cooper, every number one corner that was worth anything, he disappeared. It's not just that. He also got Kellen Moore didn't scheme correctly for him. He is already one of the best rushing QBs in the league and wasn't that bad. He was horrible at passing. His QBR was he was only better than 2 quarterbacks for his QBR. He was horrible at passing. Rushing quarterbacks, I mean, there's not many rushing quarterbacks. I mean, if you think about rushing quarterbacks, not guys that can run and get out of the pocket and scramble. I'm talking about rushing. Aaron Rodgers is the guy that can get out of the pocket and scramble and run. He's not a rushing quarterback. Rushing quarterbacks are like a Russell Wilson, a Lamar Jackson, a Patrick Mahomes, even though he walks that fine line because he can sit there and be a pocket quarterback and doesn't really need to run, but he can get out and run if he wants to. Jalen Hurts is not a pocket quarterback. He's a quarterback that will get out and just run the ball if his reads aren't there. You know, there's only a handful of rushing quarterbacks, period. Cowboys fan 992. Dak won't throw the ball to him, you'll see the issue with Lamb this year. The expected contract has $180 million of dead cap space for 2022. You better hope that he is really what? No, he does not. Not $180 million. Are you dumb? I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think it's $180 million. So you lose pieces, big ones, and don't replace them. Why isn't that considered a loss offseason? Randall, the Handle Sports Talk. So what would you consider a winning offseason? Asking so don't get all mad. Oh, the big pieces you're talking about losing is Cooper. That's about it. I wouldn't even say Gregory's a big loss. I wouldn't even say Leo Collins is a big loss. I'm not saying that Cedric Wilson is even a big loss. I'm not saying any of that stuff. What big loss did we have besides Cooper? And I'm not saying we replace him in the draft, but I guarantee you Sam Williams is going to have the same amount of sacks, if not more, than what Randy Gregory had. And if he gets 6 sacks this upcoming season, guess what? It equals the best that Randy Gregory ever did. So I'm not worried about that. If he gets 22, 23 pressures this year, I'll take 23 pressures and 7 sacks over 28 pressures and 6 sacks. So I'm not worried about Randy Gregory being gone. Look. Sam Williams played at Ole Miss, played in the SEC, one of the best conferences in football. 12.5 sacks last year in college. The number 2 overall pick had 13 sacks in whatever conference Michigan plays in. Whatever conference they play in. I mean, it's a good conference, but you're going to have more NFL-ready guys in the SEC. So, if Williams can equal what Randy Gregory did, I don't think that we lost anything there. The league turning to dual threat quarterbacks, so perfect timing for him. I mean, it's been turning that way for a long, long time now. But if you can't throw the ball and Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball, he can throw from time to time, but he's not accurate, he's not consistent, but he can run. And guess what? Just like what defenses did with Dak, took Zeke out of the picture and let Dak beat them with his arm or try to, and it failed miserably. Guess what? They're going to take away the run game for Jalen Hurts and make him beat them with his arm. And can he do it? That's remained to be seen. He hasn't done it yet. He didn't do it last year when it was time to pass in the first 7 games. Y'all were awful. It wasn't until y'all started running the ball that y'all became what y'all were. So, Jalen Hurts, I wouldn't even call him a dual threat. Yup. Bro, I know what I'm talking about. He never was open, so just stop 1972. Coop, Fed up the others he took coverage away. Freed. I don't know why I said Fred. Freed up. Jalen Hurts will be better than Dak this year. That's a joke. In 2022, Hurts' contract is less than $1 million of dead. Okay, and that's because he's a second round pick. He gets paid pennies, just like Dak Prescott was getting paid pennies in his rookie contract. 1992, just stopped. Dak couldn't get him the ball. It really wasn't so much him. It was more of the scheme and what was around him, which is why Coop kind of disappeared. But having Cooper means coverage will shift to the 5 receiver and leave open or poor coverage to the other weekend coverage. No, that's right. That's right. Is that all you know how to say, David? We feasting on the East. See, I got so much material for when y'all get your asses beat in by the Cowboys this year. It's not even funny. My brother was at the Manning camp. Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome, normal guy. Dallas not making the playoffs. Eagles will. Okay. Someone timestamp this for me. Hour and 5 minutes. Last 2 years, the two teams that hit the last two off seasons won the chip. Last year, the last 2 years, the two teams that hit the last two off seasons. Oh, I got you. Are you talking about Tom Brady and the Bucks? Because where Tom Brady goes, success follows. And then are you talking about the Rams where they bought? So you're telling me you have a wide receiver that is on the level of a Cooper Kupp. You're telling me you have a wide receiver on the level of OBJ. You're telling me that you have a player on your roster at the caliber of Aaron Donald. Now I get it. Some of these guys were already drafted there, and some of these guys are coming in. So you're telling me that you had a guy that is a caliber that is on the same level as Von Miller. You have who else was picked up by you? So you're telling me you have a quarterback that is on the level of Matthew Stafford or a Tom Brady. That is laughable, 31. Boss man, that is laughable, homie. That is laughable. Guys, listen, everyone in the chat, this is what he is saying. The Rams would have not won that Super Bowl if they didn't pick up Matthew Stafford. You're telling me that with the defense that they had, that they would have won a Super Bowl with golf? I don't think so. Maybe have gotten to the Super Bowl, but they would have lost to Joe Burrow. That's for sure. I'm not saying Eagles are better, but we never get over the top, not utilize free. It's whatever. Coop does disappear because on the road film shows he was not always open. He wasn't. What's up, 301? How you doing, homie? Appreciate you for stopping by, big dog. 97, I agree with you on that, though. Gallup's best year better than A.J. Brown's best year. Exactly. Minimum 12-5. Y'all going 9-8. That's what y'all doing. Don't forget about our bet. I'm not forgetting. I got plenty of bets this year with Eagle fans. I actually need to get a whiteboard and write them down. So our bet here, guys, between myself and AK is AK thinks that Jalen Hurts will throw for over 22 touchdowns. I don't think he will. And have more than 3,500 yards passing. He needs to hit both in order for him to win. I need Jalen Hurts not to hit both in order for me to win. If Jalen Hurts hits one of those two things right there, stat lines, none of us win. It's a draw. We will never go nowhere without utilizing free agent. I think you're right. I think you are 100% right. If we don't get in the correct role players in free agency, because look, you got to understand this. I kind of had an epiphany of what the Cowboys are actually doing, why they don't do what they do in free agency. But if you don't okay, so look. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. Born and raised here, that's my team. Cowboys, Spurs. What did they? And it's very easier to do it in the NBA. So you already had the Admiral. You already had David Robinson. So you went out and got lucky. David Robinson got hurt, and you got lucky, and you had the number 1 overall pick, and you drafted Tim Duncan. Okay, You drafted Tim Duncan, and those two guys alone, the Admiral and Tim Duncan, led you to your first NBA championship in 99 with Sean Elliott, Avery Johnson. Who else did we have that year? Sean Elliott, Avery Johnson. We had a Jaren Jackson. We had a Will Perdue. I can't even think that far. I don't remember who we had. But anyway. So what do we do over the next 3 years? We draft great role players, right? Or what we think are going to be role players in a Tony Parker, in a Manu Ginobili, and well, actually those two guys right there. Okay? We draft those two guys. We develop them because they are superstars in the French league, France league, and then the Argentinian league, because that's where those two guys came from. At the time, we didn't know that they were going to be future Hall of Famers, right? We drafted them because they were key parts. We needed to replace an Avery Johnson, and we needed Manu, right? So you have those two guys out of the draft, but then you bring in a Mario Elie. You bring in a Kevin Willis, right? I think that was his name. You bring in like Jaren Jackson. You bring in a Steve Kerr. You bring in a Michael Finley, big name type of free agents to sit there and play with your big three that you drafted, right? So the Cowboys and what they're doing is they are trying to build through the draft, but they're not bringing in the correct free agents. Now, we hit it on the head as of last year. It still remains to be seen. We're still waiting to see what he's going to do, but Jaron Curse, he had his best season last year. Now, granted, he's been a career time special teamer, and this year, under the correct system of Dan Quinn, guess what? He had his best offseason. He had his best offseason. Guys, we're going to take a quick break, but please, we have 14 people in the chat. We've had up to 20 in the chat already. We only have 10 likes. If I can get a few more likes, please, that would mean the world to me. That would make my day. I would be very, very happy if we were able to get the number of likes to match the number of people in the stream. But guys, we're going to take a quick break because I need to grab another beer. So while we take this break, I don't even know why they got brought up, but while we take this break, we just a word from our sponsors.
Here, Jamie, turn down that damn music. Christ, I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed, you know what I'm saying?
Off. He's pulling his goalie. You're not fucking care. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're fucking cranking
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
Guys. I made a huge mistake. I went out to the store to buy some Too Tall Boys. And I bought Too Tall Boys. I guess I wasn't paying attention to what the fuck I was buying, but I thought I grabbed 2 Dos Equis. And I didn't. I didn't grab 2 Dos Equis, and you're not going to be able to see this because it's all green can. I bought a fucking Heineken. So here we go. I'm not a big Heineken guy. So we're going to muscle through this. All goats on BGN. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. But for you to consider me a goat, I appreciate you so much. I am the king of trolls. Guess what? I'm thinking of buying myself a crown to wear while I do my trolling videos. Or not my videos, but my live streams. Cowboy fan 992. Yep. Also, I'm not saying Coop didn't take off plays, but he definitely an issue. Dak not getting him the ball. We are going to have an NFC East weekly on our network. Badass, bro. Badass. AKA podcast make a shave beard bet with boys. No, we ain't shaving no fucking beard. We already got our bet. It ain't no shaving no damn beard. Y'all shave this beard, you're going to be like, who the hell is that on Trolling with Boyz4Life? I'm going to look like 10 years younger. I'm not kidding you either. Okay, I agree with you with that, but not all Dak's fault. Kellen Moore, too. Exactly. That could be an option. No, that's not an option. That is not an option. EC1 again, huh? That clown. Yep. EC1 again. When we get there, if we get there. Losers wear the other team's custom jersey. Oh, my God. This bet gets better and better. Okay, here's the bet. If when EC... Okay, I'm going to propose this bet to EC1. If I win the bet, which I will, Eagles are not going 15-1. If I win the bet, EC1 has to buy a custom-made jersey in the Dallas Cowboys colors with EC1 on the back. That is the bet. That is the bet for EC1. I really hope he takes it. I'm going to message him right now. I'm going to message him right motherfucking now because he needs to hear this. That would be a legit bet. Well, that would be a legit bet. Wouldn't that be, guys? If it's whoever wins the bet has to buy the opposite team colors and put their name on the back of that jersey. That's what has to happen. Oh my God, that's the bet. I hope he's dumb enough to take it. That actually would be me. I'd go from looking like a man to doing that shit. Didn't A-bomb. Oh, we'll get to that comment in a second. Dak doesn't like to throw into coverage. Lamb will not get the open field like last year. I kind of agree with that. He doesn't. Actually, that's false. That is false. He does throw into coverage. We saw it last year where he threw into triple team to CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb, the ball got picked off against Tom when we played the Bucks. Really, BG31. Bro, once EC1 puts that shit on, keep him over there. Appreciate it. That would be sick. Yeah, that's going to be the bet. EC1's a bet welcher. So that's going to be the bet, guys. That's going to be the bet I'm proposing to EC1 is that if I win, he has to buy, which I'm going to win the bet. I'm going to win. You know what? I hate that this backdrop does this because of the window. I got to put whatever. But that is the bet. That is the bet, guys. EC1 loses his bet. He needs to buy a Dallas Cowboys jersey with the name EC1. And he can put whatever number he wants on there. A week wearing custom jerseys for a week on their stream, praising the other team. I don't think he'll do that. That might be going too much for him. But that's what we're going to do. I already came up with the bet. That's what's going to go down. Oh my, Bird Gang, you should kick him off your fan base. Yeah, 16-1, not 15. I forgot there's an extra game. That's even better for me. I didn't even catch that he kept saying that they were going to go 15-1. I did not catch that. Oh, and I just got an update that Schultz and the extension that he wants, it ain't even close, which I didn't think it was going to be. Oh, that is. Whoo! That is some beer right there. I agree with you. We need to run first. We do need to be a run first team. PFF is biased as fuck. Need to find another site for you to stat and rank. Well, I'm not trying to rank or stat anything. I'm calling out bullshit. I'm using PFF for a reason. There's a reason why I'm doing it. Trayvon Diggs and Dak Prescott is still unbeaten on those numbers and stats. Look, I'm not the only one that says shit like that, Rafi. I mean, you have other guys in your fan base that says stuff like that. Like, listen right here.
No, yeah, but Diggs definitely look like the best player on the field. I can't even front. Diggs looks like a really, really, really good cornerback.
See, I ain't the only one saying that stuff. Moore needs to have more exotic runs like San Fran utilizes. I agree with you right there. Dude is the best NFL quarterback through 20 games in production all time, my guy. And I like when people say stuff like that. It makes it chuckles me. It makes me laugh when stuff like this is put out because it is production in what? Are you talking about yards and rushing? Look, being a rushing quarterback doesn't get you shit. It doesn't get you anything. Name me one running quarterback, and I mean rushing quarterback, not a quarterback who can take off and run. Like I said, Patrick Mahomes is a guy that toes the line of being a rushing quarterback, a running quarterback, because he can run, but he can also stand in the pocket and straight throw and straight ball out. So in that sense, I'm leaning him more towards the pocket quarterback guy, more of a pocket quarterback who is mobile. But I don't know one running quarterback in recent years, right, other than maybe Russell Wilson that has won a Super Bowl that I can think of. Eagles must be careful and ready to Eagles must be careful and ready to how to beat Dallas' weakest point. Eagles must be careful and ready to how to beat Dallas' weakest point. Don't know what you're trying to say there. Okay, Kyler Murray is not that good. Maybe he will improve this season. Man, I'm way behind on these comments. Can only rate for the amount of games played. Did you see Murray's playoff game last season? Carr, Jalen better than Kirk, Lamar, Tannehill last year. Okay, but I'm talking overall out of these plays. And I'm talking about during the season. You got a link to click. We're not sending no links out today. I'm sorry. Even Carson Wentz better than Hurts. I think so. Right. Hurts 15, 20, but he is still young. I don't know what that means, but okay. Bergang, bro, was hurt half of last year. Yeah, that too. He was hurt. I completely forgot he was. No, only 4 games. Jalen 3. Jalen only missed 1 game though. Russell missed 4 games, and if he didn't miss those games, I guarantee he would have had more passing yards than Jalen Hurts. 3-1 shots across the bow on the comments. Gallup, very good wide receiver number 2. Matt Ryan, and what's up, Philly halftime? How's it going, bro? If you're still in here, I know I'm getting way behind on these. I can name a lot of quarterbacks better than Hurts. 26 touchdowns is 26 touchdowns, no matter how you get them. They're not how you get them. Okay, then we can talk about Dak Prescott. I'm not even gonna get into it because Dak Prescott in his earlier years would have like 20-something passing touchdowns and then like 6 or 7 rushing touchdowns. But yet those touchdowns never counted for Dak. from what I was told back when I was defending Dak. What is up, Coach Dante? Appreciate you for stopping by. I got that invisible beer, Check that shit out. Got that invisible beer that just says Heineken going across. Jalen is a duel like Allen Murray, Rodgers, Mahomes, Russ, Lance, Fields. Well, like I said, the way I grade Mahomes, the way I grade Rodgers and Allen can throw. Murray he's more of a rushing quarterback. Rodgers is more of a guy that is a pocket guy that is mobile, that can run, but isn't really a rushing quarterback. Mahomes is kind of the same thing, but he toes that line. So he can be on either or. Russ is a rushing quarterback. Lamar is a rushing quarterback. And Lance and Fields, those two are rushing quarterbacks, but we haven't seen them throw. I mean, is it Fields we've seen throw and not Lance, or is it Lance? I forget. Cal, if not sure, ask your elders, Quincy Carter or Jalen Hurts. Big 15 in the chat. Yes, sir. We got 15 people in the chat. Guys, if you are just getting in here, please hit that like. I got 11 hit that like button for me, people. It only takes 2 seconds to hit that like. Please. I got 11 likes. Let me get a couple more to match the number of people in the chat. It helps the algorithm. Please share this on any of your platforms. I appreciate you. Please do this. It helps me out. We get more people. The more people we get, the more subscribers we get, the faster we get to 4,000 watching hours, the faster we can get to monetizing this channel. And the faster, if I become monetized, the more and more stuff that helps out the channel. And then in turn, I give giveaways and have fun parties over here. I just need y'all's help. Y'all's help with it. They are the same quarterback. Sorry, Bergen. The Rodgers not a dual threat. The Vikings, LB proved that. He was good passing against Atlanta and Kansas City. Damn, you act like Hurts has been in the league for as long, Dak. That doesn't make sense. And no, I don't. Maybe not Rodgers, but in his earlier years. Not even in his earlier years. Top 5 defense. They loaded up in the offseason. Did they not? I mean, it remains to be seen. It's been the trend for years. Need to utilize free agents. No, I get it. Easy. I don't know where that comment was for. I don't remember. But anyway. Thank God you did not push for Watson. He is he soon. I don't think he's going to be suspended soon. I don't think that's happening. I see the Eagles fans are really football fans that know nothing about American football. Is Eagles champ joining the stream? No, he's not joining the stream. I don't know what this fool is doing, but I told him that I was going to have the bet for him on here to come on here and be in the chat so I can talk to him about the bet. But I'll wait till he gets either in the stream or I'm just going to hit him up on Twitter and get the chat out there. And then I will make a video about it. Yes, that commercial is always a classic. This Heineken. I just poked my fucking eye. It's okay. The can invisible. Yup, it sure is. Don't know what that is. Didn't A-Bomb do the same? So what A-Bomb did was his dumbass just bought a Cowboys jersey to put 49 on there because he thinks he's some literary genius that no one would figure out that, oh, it's a 49 number that says A-Bomb on a Cowboys jersey, which it is the dumbest shit ever because how can you troll a team because you put the number 49 on them. I get it. Your team is called the 49. I understand, right? It doesn't take a literary genius to figure out that, right? To put 2 and 2 together. But yet, when you got a player that wears number 49 on the Cowboys, I don't know anyone that does right now, but when it does happen, what? Are they trolling themselves? I mean, that's the dumbest shit ever that he did. I mean, I even made fun of him for it when we were doing our hate week. He won the hate week because they won, but I emasculated him. I destroyed him in the fucking videos that I did. 15 and 1. I thought I was high. Send me some of that. Load. And it's not 15 and 1. It's 16 and 1 because I forgot there's an extra freaking game. First can end 15 and 1, but you got to be crazy that bet. Yeah, no, I forgot it's 16 and 1. But yeah. Shout out to everyone. Yes, sir. Shout out. It's 16 and not 15. Exactly. What's up, Almighty Finance? How's it going? What's up? Is Schultz leaving? I don't know if he's leaving. I just know they're not agreeing on contract talks. I don't know what, but they better sign him if they want to keep him because the way the cap is going to explode next year, the next couple of years, it is going to be a bargain to do what they do right now. I'm just saying. Tell Schultz to block someone. He might get his money. I get it. Lamar MVP. Are you? Oh, yeah. Lamar was an MVP as a quarterback, and I called complete bullshit because he's not. He shouldn't have won it as a quarterback. I get it. He plays the quarterback position, but what should have happened is that he should have won the MVP as just an offensive player, a weapon. Because if you look at his passing that year, it wasn't good at all. Took Mahomes 3 years with best wide receiver. Took him 3 years for what? Bro, we went over Patrick Mahomes' first year as a starting quarterback. He threw for almost 5,000 yards and had 50 touchdowns. 50. It took him 3 years to do what? Win a Super Bowl? Okay. But when you look at his production, it was the best production that we have seen in a person's first year starting. Y'all don't know how to type. No, they don't. Almighty Finest. They have no idea. That PFF bias comment was for the fellow Eagle community to warn them not to be a fool and use PFF as evidence to stay any case. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's correct. Don't do that. Where's the EC1 video, bro? The quarterback one. Oh, I have it loaded. I'm trying to get to the comments first because I got time. I got plenty of time to do this, so it'll come. It'll be there. I wish Jalen missed more games, or you mean I wish? I wish or I wish? I don't know. In my opinion, Jameis Winston is better than Dak and Hurts. I think he's better than Hurts. I don't know about Dak. I'm taking Quincy Carter over Hurts. What? Winston, even without Sean Payton. Give him a couple more. What up in the chat? EC1 is a belt welcher. So I heard. Hurts MVP. EC1 said, I know. That's the funny part. So we're almost done here. And once we're done here in the chat, I'm going to take a short break. And then I'm going to go blow my nose because I sound stuffy because I was cutting the grass. And all that shit got up in my sinuses. So I got to go wipe my nose and blow it. And then we are going to get into that video that I wanted to show everyone. That Mitch so kindly pointed out to me. Is it better not to sign Schultz, the franchise tag, next year? Well, he's already franchise tagged this year. So if he gets franchise tagged again, which I doubt he'll take, we're not going to give him another franchise tag. What's up, everyone? What's up, Prime Sports? Well, I already said what's up, dude. What's up, Awesome Sports? How's it going? Thank you for joining. What's up, Awesome Sports? You really go through all the comments? Yes, I do. I make sure and go through all the comments. I mean, I don't have but 60. It's not like I have hundreds of people in the chat where I'm able to go through all the where I'm not able to go through all the comments. I only have 16 people in the chat, so I am able to go through all the comments. Yes, it is much easier. Hey, Awesome Sports, what happened to your Nationals? Okay, that's between y'all. But, guys, I am going to take a quick break. I will be right back.
Here. Jamie, turn down that damn music. Christ, I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Oh, God, fuck! You don't see? Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed, you know what I'm saying?
off. He's pulling his goalie.
You're off the fucking camera. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker!
Change my ass. You're fucking
You
cranking it.
knocking motherfuckers!
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
Well, you know what? Every time I watch that or listen to it, it makes me want to watch Trailer Park Boys. So I think I'm going to watch it again at some point. No, I'm not talking about next year or the franchise tag in 23 for stolen. Oh, it's this year? I thought it was 10 mil, but maybe I'm wrong. Players don't like the franchise tag. Get him signed. He's a good tight end. He's a decent tight end. I mean, if you're talking to more of a catching threat tight end, yes. But if we're doing blocking and we're trying to be a run game, no, he's okay. How about the Astros and that no-hitter? Oh, I don't. Did they? They had a no-hitter. Who was pitching? I didn't know what happened. Never bet with EC1. Yeah, well, guys, we are going to now finally get into the trolling video because we got through all the comments. So
I mean, it's going to be interesting what we do, but
so let's see here. We're almost okay. Here we go, people. Let's start it up. We're 30 minutes in. All right, you know what? We're gonna start it over at the 30-minute mark, right? Or just about. Let me see. Start over right here. And we're gonna get into it.
He is Deshaun Watson's best friend, you know, and so I mean, it's going to be interesting what we do, but I expect a lot of great things from Jalen Hurts this year. I expect them to get better.
As do every other Eagle fan. They expect Jalen Hurts to get better. They're hoping he gets better. But years of bad habits does not go away overnight. And if you're looking at it in a scope of things, the correct term is overnight because he had he's played his whole life a certain way. And then if you look at it overnight or over a season, the habits are not going to disappear.
The beauty of him making plays is what's going to get him to be that dude, and the ability to get in the pocket and make these throws.
Wait, what? Hold on. Let's rewatch that.
But I expect a lot of great things from Jalen Hurts this year. I expect him to get better. The beauty of him making plays is what's going to get him to be that dude, and the ability to get in the pocket and make these throws.
So the ability to make the plays is going to make him be that dude. Well, he was making plays with his feet last year because he would just take off and run, right? He would do one read and just, boop, I'm running to the left. I'm gone. I'm out of here, right? That's what he would do, right? That was the option that he had. He would just take off and run. But now the Eagles want him to be more of a passing quarterback, more of a pocket presence, than just take off and run. That's what they're trying to change. And for people to sit there and say and tell me that that's not what they're doing, that's exactly what they're doing. Just like what they did with Dak Prescott. They want him to be more of a pocket quarterback, and he's not. He's not a pocket quarterback. I don't think he's the guy to get it done because look at what they're doing to him. If they let him be what he is now while allowing him to run the ball, this dude is going to be amazing. But they're basically sending him out into the field and tying one arm behind his back. And that's what they're going to do to Jalen Hurts. They're going to have Jalen Hurts be more of a pocket presence and run the ball traditionally the way teams run the ball with the running back. You're not going to see Jalen Hurts with 700 and something yards this year. I doubt it. And if I'm wrong, you can come here, timestamp it, and laugh at me. But I don't think that that's what's going to happen.
That you want to see from a quarterback from year 2. And that's the question, is just Jalen Hurts.
Did he just say from year 1 to year 2? This dude, I'm tired of Eagle fans saying this dumb shit. He is not in his second year. He is in his third year.
But I expect a lot of great things from Jalen Hurts this year. I expect him to get better. The beauty of him making plays is what's going to get him to be that dude.
Why is this dude's forehead whiter than the rest of his freaking body? Like, this dude's forehead is the same color as his jersey. Are you looking at his forehead, people? Look at his forehead and then look at his jersey. It is the same damn color. Do y'all realize that?
And the ability to get in the pocket and make these throws.
It's like the more he gets into the sun, the whiter he gets. Are you looking at that? Are y'all looking at that? The more he gets in the sun, the whiter his forehead gets. Explain that to me. It's like he has makeup on. It's like he has makeup on his face, and he forgot to do his forehead. Look at that shit.
Want to see from a quarterback from year 2.
You see it paused right here, and how just the top of his forehead is paper white, right? The same color as his jersey, and underneath is more of a tannish peach color. Now, when he moves into the sun, look at this guy's forehead just completely change colors.
And that's the question, is just Jalen Hurts have the ability.
See? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. That shit just changed colors. His forehead completely changed colors from peach to full-on white. Something's got to be going on over here. I don't know what it is, but this dude's forehead just went from peach to straight-up jersey white.
To do it, and I think he does. Is it crazy to say that? No, it's not. It's not crazy.
Okay, I got to start this over because I don't even know what the hell he's even talking about anymore. Because so far we've been focused on this dude's forehead. So let's start this over right here at the 30-minute and 11 mark.
What's going to get him to be that dude, and the ability to get in the pocket and make these throws that you want to see from a quarterback from year 2. And that's the question, is just Jalen Hurts have the ability to do it, and I think he does.
What has shown you that he has the ability to do it, to be that guy? I mean, he has the second. His QBR is only better than two quarterbacks. He's only been able to throw 16 touchdowns all of last season. Didn't even touch 3,200 yards. And you're telling me with the emergence of one wide receiver, not the emergence, but with the addition of one wide receiver, all that's going to change? I don't think so.
Is it crazy to say that? No, it's not. It's not.
But again, you're basically at the bottom of the barrel with your play, right? Bottom of the barrel with your play. Now, anything you do better than 31-44, that's how many yards he had, and 16 touchdowns, is an upgrade, is better. So is it crazy to say that that he can get better? No, it's not, because there's not much to work with. There's not. There's not much to. I'm sorry. Not much. It's not much to work with. It's his stats aren't impressive enough to where he can. It'll be difficult for him to top them. It's very, very, very easy for him to topple, to go above and beyond his stats of last year in a full 17 games. Even though he only played 16 games, he missed a game because he was hurt. But he played 16 games and he only got 3,144 yards passing, 760 something yards receiving, and 16 touchdowns passing and 10 touchdowns rushing.
Not crazy to say that. It's not crazy to say that at all. We've seen Jalen Hurts make plays in the pocket. We've seen Jalen Hurts do things that a lot of people say he can't do.
Like what? What? Look, if you're telling me that Jalen Hurts is doing things that people said he can't do, like throw the ball on it, have a dime pass where it just drops in the bread basket, throw to receivers, throw them open, right? Do things that quote unquote elite quarterbacks can do. Dude, he's in the NFL. He better be able to do that kind of stuff. If you cannot do that kind of stuff, why the hell are you even in the NFL? Why did any team draft you if you can't do that from time to time? I'm not saying, and no Cowboy fan is saying Jalen Hurts can't do certain things from time to time. It can't happen. But to be consistent about it, the way a Mahomes is, the Josh Allen is, Tom Brady is, Aaron Rodgers is, Russell Wilson is, to sit there and say that he is, it's not. He's not consistent about that kind of thing. He can't do it the way those quarterbacks do it. Just can't. But he can do it nonetheless, just not consistent. And if he couldn't do it, then I would question how the hell did he make it into the NFL?
Just people don't want to see, players get better. They want instant Mahomes, and you're not going to get that.
Who the hell is talking about instant Mahomes? No one. But for this guy to sit here and say that people want instant Mahomes, and then also sit there and say that Jalen Hurts is going to have an MVP season and win the MVP, then he is basically saying that he wants instant Mahomes. Am I right or wrong?
Jalen Hurts is a second round pick. A second rounder, 53 overall pick. He's a project. You got to let him take time to develop.
Well, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. So you're telling me that this man, Jalen Hurts, is going to have an MVP-like season, be an MVP this year, but he's a 53 overall pick, and he is a project and needs time to develop? You're telling me that you want a miracle to happen, and you foresee Jalen Hurts being an MVP this year? Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me, bro? Seriously, is that for real? Is that for real? You see how dumb this kid sounds? You see how this, with his statements, he's all over the place? That is ridiculous.
People are impatient, man.
Impatient? It's been 3 years. I get it. Last year is his first time starting. Okay. He's not a rookie. He's in his second year. He's going into his third. But let's be real here. We've heard EC1 say that that Jalen Hurts is going to be an MVP this year. We've heard EC1 say because of Jalen Hurts, the Eagles are going to go 16-1. So what happens? What happens when the Eagles start off slow? What happens when the Eagles have 4 losses in the first 6 games? Excuse me. What happens then? What happens then? You're going to see this guy plus everyone else lose their shit.
You know what I'm saying? The Eagle fans are impatient a lot.
He's impatient. Wait till the season happens. Wait till the season happens. Wait until Jalen Hurts. He's not what he. Okay, look, I'm gonna say this about Jalen Hurts. He's a Dak Prescott in a sense that he protects the football. Yes, he makes throws to players that are open to an extent, but he can't make that throw. So what happens? Throws are thrown. They're underthrown, being picked off, or they're not thrown accurately, incompletes. That's what happens with Jalen Hurts.
I don't get it. Let the kid ball out. And if he doesn't work out, he don't work out. He's a second rounder. Yes, we wasted on second round, and I get that because.
Wait, hold on. Didn't this guy say that Jalen Hurts was going to be an MVP this year? Didn't this guy say that Jalen Hurts was going to win the MVP this year? So how are you going to sit there and say that he's a second rounder, he's a project? If he doesn't work out, let him go. Are you playing both sides of the coin here, bro? What's going on?
Because we had so many other players we could have taken. But guess what? Let me just say, I think he's going to work out tremendously. Hurts has an arm. He just needs to work on his time. Exactly. Facts. Thank you.
Hurts doesn't have an arm. Hurts. Okay. I'm going to bring every time someone says Hurts has an arm, I'm going to bring up all the underthrown interceptions. All the throw. Look. There was a play in the 49ers game, week 2, that Jalen Hurts threw to Quez Watkins, that Quez Watkins had his guy beat by like a first down. Like it was 10 yards of separation. And Jalen Hurts chucked that ball as far as he could. And Quez Watkins had to stop and wait for that ball to get to him. And then turn back around and run. It wasn't caught in stride. If that ball was caught in stride, that's a touchdown. If Jalen Hurts makes a throw against the Dallas Cowboys week 3 to Jalen Reagor wide open with a yard or two of separation, leads him into the end zone, that is a touchdown. But guess what? Jalen Hurts underthrew Jalen Reagor by like 3 yards. And Anthony Brown was able to pick that off because it was so underthrown. But yet you have guys sitting here telling you, Eagle fans sitting here telling you, other fans that do analysis on Jalen Hurts telling you that he has an arm. But when you look at the eye, when you have the eye test, it is nowhere near that he has any type of arm. He's at the 1 or 2, 3 yard line, throwing it to Quez Watkins against the Niners, and barely makes it to the 45-yard line. Underthrown. And Quez Watkins gets caught at the 9. Jalen Hurts does not have an arm. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Thank you. We'll put that star comment right there. Facts.
Not facts at all. But, guys, I'm going to go take a piss. And we are going to go to a commercial break.
See here. Jamie, turn down that damn music. Christ, I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed,
Turn
you know what I'm
that thing
saying?
off. He's pulling his goalie.
Girl, I don't fucking care. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're
You
fucking cranking it.
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
All right, let's get back to it.
Facts right there. He does have arm. And the problem is actually his timing is horrible. But I think he's gotten better with that. You've seen even in
No, his timing has not gotten better.
OTAs, which I don't take seriously.
That's a lie. He's over here sitting. Oh, these Eagle fans are something else. He doesn't take OTA seriously. That is complete horseshit. Every Eagle fan takes OTAs 100% seriously. That is complete dog shit face lie that they don't. Give me a second.
But you know what? OTAs are meant for players like Jalen Hurts to get better. OTAs are meant for players to get better and show what they have. So if OTAs helps Jalen Hurts,
Explain to me, why does this sound like what the fuck I've been saying since ever? Explain to me why. Oh, this dude, this makes me laugh. How much beer do I? Okay. I had enough for a good chug and I still got more. But explain to me why this kid sounds somewhat like what I sound like when I'm talking. Huh? About OTAs. Explain that to me.
then yeah, I'm going to brag about it because that means he's improving. I mean, come on. OTAs are improvement.
OTAs are what?
You know what I'm saying? To be honest, Hurts could be a first-round pick, but his stock dropped from some. Yeah, well, I mean, his stock dropped because let's be real. Let's be real.
I gotta hear this.
Let's not. You know.
Okay, before we get into this, the pup needs to go outside. We're gonna play a clip on a loop for a second, but here we go.
I don't need more friends. I need pussy. That is the main reason for my life. I don't need more friends. I need pussy. That is the main reason for my life. I don't need more friends. I need pussy. That is the main reason for my life.
Okay, that ended right there. So, what did he say? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
This Hurts could be a first-round pick, but his stock dropped from some. Yeah, well, I mean, his stock dropped because let's be real. Let's be real. Let's not. You know, get all crazy. He dropped because Joe Burrow. He dropped because of Tua.
What?
And he dropped because of. Let's be real. Wasn't Herbert in the draft that year?
Hold on. Are you guys? Are y'all listen? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? So his logic is if Joe Burrow, who I don't even know who was in his draft class. Jalen Hurts got drafted what in 2020? Hold on. Son of a monkey's uncle. Yeah, 2020, right? They had Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, they had Joe Burrow, Tua, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, and then Jalen Hurts. So by his standard, or no, sorry, by his logic, if you didn't have Jordan Love, which Jalen Hurts is the starting quarterback right now, so why wasn't Jalen Hurts drafted over Jordan Love by the Packers? Packers are pretty known for being smart about drafting quarterbacks. Now, Jordan Love does look like ass when he's played, but still. You had Justin Herbert at number 6, Joe Burrow, who was number 1, and Tua at number 5 with the Dolphins. Jordan Love at 26. So by his logic, if you didn't have the first 5 quarterbacks or the first 4 quarterbacks in the draft, then his stock would have went up. But let's be real here. We saw this year, right, that a quarterback was taken what? Was there a quarterback taken in the top 10? Was there? I don't remember. But if your best quarterback was a Jalen Hurts, right, going into 2020, there was no Burrow, there was no Tua, there was no Jordan Love, or even a Justin Herbert. None of those guys. Are you still taking a Jalen Hurts in a top 15, top 20? I don't think you do. Excuse me. Sorry. But anyway, let's get back to this.
So you have 3 legit quarterbacks. One that I don't think is legit, and that's Tua. But you had 2 legit quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts dropped because there was so much talent in that quarterback draft.
So much talent in the quarterback class. There was 4 quarterbacks taken, and Jordan Love was one of them. How can you sit there and say that Tua is not better than Hurts, but then sit there and say there was so much talent at the quarterback position that it allowed, or not allowed, but it had Jalen Hurts drop all the way to 53?
If Jalen Hurts was in last year's draft, he would have been a first-round pick.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. If Jalen Hurts is your best quarterback going into last year's draft, but see, do you see how much of a backhanded compliment that is? Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize how much of a backwards compliment that is? That's like a guy going up to a girl and saying, "Oh, I love your earrings. It takes away from the shit on your face, the pimples on your." You know how much you know what I mean? Like that. Like that's a backwards handed compliment for Jalen Hurts. Oh, if you were drafted a year later in a weaker quarterback class, or 2 years later in a weaker quarterback class, you would have been a top first-round pick. You know how shit that sounds? You know how dumb that sounds? From a guy who's advocating and saying that Jalen Hurts is going to be an MVP this year? You know how dumb that is?
I believe it. Because it was that bad. Yeah, Herbert. All right. So I wasn't going crazy. So, I mean, of course he's going to be a second-round pick. Plus, you had other players in the draft that teams wanted. They weren't looking at a quarterback. Most teams already have their quarterback.
I mean, there was 4 teams that drafted. I mean, to be honest with you, Jordan Love shouldn't have been drafted by the by the Packers, period. They needed a wide receiver that year. They needed a wide receiver that year. And they didn't need – they need another wide receiver. They didn't need a quarterback. Jordan Love still ain't playing. Aaron Rodgers still there. I mean, but the Packers are known for drafting a quarterback and letting him sit for a couple years and develop, for a few years and develop. But, yes, just like always, there's other players that need to be drafted, right? I mean, it's not like you have 5 quarterbacks are the best in the first 5 picks are quarterbacks. No. Aside from Jordan Love, you had 52 other players. And let's be real here. Let's be real. I mean, so I'm gonna cave in and say this. The Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts because they didn't want the Dallas Cowboys to get. That's the rumor I've heard, time in and time in, that's why the Cowboys draft. That's why the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts, because they didn't want the Cowboys to have him. And let's face it. Let's be real here. We have another troll video later to do another day that the Eagles are already counting their chickens before they hatch because Alvin Kamara's out, and they have the Saints first round pick, so they're already thinking that they're going to get a top 10 pick, straight up, already thinking it. And wouldn't it be funny if the Eagles and the Saints have back-to-back picks? And what I mean by that is one is like out of the top 10 and the other one is, or they're both out of the top 10, but like one is like 11 and the other one's 12, or one's one, you know what I mean? Back-to-back like that. That shit would be absolutely hilarious. But guys, before... We're just going to go into this commercial break.
No, yeah, but Diggs definitely looked like the best player on the field. I can't even front. Diggs looks like a really, really, really good cornerback.
Yep, you hear my dogs barking, and I don't know what I just did to my knee, but I stood up and I popped the shit out of my knee. Oh, for you guys that just came in here, like when Diggs does good plays and we're watching the Cowboys play, that's one of the videos we're gonna play. We're gonna play one of these videos as well.
Diggs is a goon, bro. Diggs is a goon. Diggs is out there.
We're gonna play one of those videos, and the full clip of Diggs is a goon is. He said Diggs is, and then he took like a long break. So, and he really didn't say much after that. So I'm not going to say it. But every time Jalen Hurts decides to throw the football and it's in double coverage, because he does that a lot, we're going to play this video.
Jalen Hurts is throwing shit up into double coverage, getting people hit.
We're going to play that video. But anyway, let's get back to this video. We're already 2 hours in, guys. If you're new here, people, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. It literally takes less than a second, or about a second, to exit out of the chat and hit the like button for me. Please, 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 please hit that like button. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. And guys, please be on the watch out for a new thumbnail coming up. I might have one in tomorrow's stream if I do a stream tomorrow, or Monday stream, but there will be a new thumbnail coming up. So be on the watch for the new thumbnail.
But you know what? I think we got to steal. I really do. And you know what? At first, I'm like, what the hell are we doing? But now you see why they did it.
It's funny for him to sit there and say he didn't agree with it, but now he agrees with it. And the change came within like a week's time. Within a week's time, he was talking so much shit about Jalen Hurts and that he ain't this, he ain't that. That he's not going to be the Eagles quarterback. But then once the draft happened, within a week's time, He's all over. He's all over the Jalen Hurts dick rider. That's what he is.
Kid's meant to be in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Kid's meant to be in Philadelphia.
How is he meant to be in Philadelphia?
He's everything you want in a quarterback.
No, I guarantee you his tune's going to change this year.
He works hard. He wants to get better.
Just because you want to get better doesn't mean you actually are going to get better.
He's a leader of men. He's a leader in general. He's a captain.
Leader in men, a leader in general, and a captain. I mean, he said the same thing 3 times.
Come on. And he pumps me up every time he talks. You know what I'm saying?
Pumps you up when does he talk? I've never even heard this guy talk. And when he does, he's very calm.
He wants to win.
I want to win too, but does it happen? No. Hell, when I was playing baseball, I wanted to win all the time. Did it happen? No. But I mean, shit. When I played in high school, and I played in college as well, but let's be real here, I tore my labrum in college. My second year I played in college. My first year, I tore my Tommy John ligament. So yeah, there was factors that didn't allow me to be what I was. But let's go back to what I was in high school. I had barely over a one run ERA, right? A 1 ERA. I think it was like 1.3 something ERA. I had 10 complete games. 10 complete games. 6 were shutouts. I hold the record for most career wins in what I think I had like 22 or 23 by being a 2-year starter I mean, I'm a 3-year letterman, actually a 4-year letterman. But pitching junior and senior year, 22 games, 23 games, wins, 23 wins in 2 years. 10 starts or 10 complete games, 10 complete games. 6 of them were shutouts. You know, I mean, I want to win all the time as well, but it doesn't happen all the time.
What is Philadelphia all about?
Losing, because that's what they do, lose.
College City, working hard, and wants to what? Win.
Yeah, y'all want to win, right? Just like everyone else wants to win. But you have 1 NFL championship. You have, 2 NBA championships. I don't know how many Stanley Cups you have. And then you have, 1 or 2 World Series wins? What is that, like 5 championships in the city of Philadelphia. My one team in basketball has the same amount of championships that all your teams combined having championships. That is sad. Exactly. Shoulder shrug.
So yeah, I mean, I think Jalen Hurts has the capability of being the Eagles quarterback for a long time. And I'm not scared to say it.
Even though he just said Jalen Hurts has, he didn't say it in this stream, but he has said it before. Jalen Hurts won't be the starting quarterback. He has said it before.
Everything you see in Jalen Hurts, he has.
What? Everything you see in Jalen Hurts, he has. No shit. Everything you see in Dak Prescott, he has. Everything you see in Aaron Rodgers, he has. Everything you see in Tom Brady, he has. What kind of dumb-ass statement is that?
Ability making plays. an ability to do a lot of things that you see quarterbacks make, like the Mahomes, the Wilsons, the Herberts. I think Jalen Hurts has the capability of taking that to the next step and making those plays like you've seen these quarterbacks do.
Oh my God, there's just no way.
Remember, Herbert's a first-round pick, so he already has things under his belt. But if you remember right, Herbert, I mean, his first year, I mean, come on, his first year. This was his second year. I think Herbert was his second year this year, right?
Why are people just so dumb? So dumb. Justin Herbert had 31 touchdowns his rookie year and 4,300 yards his rookie year. Okay. While Jalen Hurts was sitting on the fucking bench behind Carson Wentz. And then last year, Jalen Hurts barely touched 3,100 yards. Just went over it, right? While Justin Herbert had 7 more touchdowns with 38 and 5,000 yards.
I mean, last year, last year he was struggling too.
What? Herbert was struggling? Yes. 38 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, and 5,014 yards. Yeah, that is struggling.
So Herbert was already in his second year.
Just like Jalen Hurts.
Tua was in his second. This is his third year this year.
Just like Jalen Hurts is in his third year. The only difference between all of those guys is Hurts was drafted to be a backup.
Joe Burrow was in his second year last year.
Joe Burrow just came off an ACL injury and made it to the fucking Super Bowl.
Come on. So this should be Jalen Hurts' year where he takes a step up.
No, because Jalen Hurts is not on the trajectory as all these other quarterbacks.
Unless you want to count his year where he played only 4 games, which if you want to count that, go for it. I don't count people's rookie seasons.
What? Did he just say he doesn't count people's rookie season? There is tape of him saying, I know there is because I've been on the lives where he says that Jalen Hurts is not, and I repeat, is not a rookie. He's already been in the league a year. This is the same. And see, here's the thing. He said that shit, right? He said that shit when he was off the Jalen Hurts train. He was saying that shit when he was off the Jalen Hurts train. You see why these guys are retarded? You see why Eagle fans are dumb?
Your first full season is when you play your first full season.
So you're telling me that Aaron Rodgers, his first full year was what, 5 years after he was drafted? That's his rookie season? That's his rookie fucking season? Jalen Hurts, Tom Brady. They're not even Tom Brady in his second year. His third year was his first full season. You're telling me that's his first full season? You know how dumb that is?
Not played his full season since last year. He was a rookie, basically. Say what you want. Hurts has potential to be a top 10 quarterback. And say, yeah, why wouldn't he? Let's look at the quarterbacks in the NFL, right?
Okay, here we go. This is what the video is about.
Herbert. You can put Burrow in there.
You can put Burrow in there. The guy that just came off of a Super Bowl appearance.
You could put Rodgers.
Could put Rodgers, one of the best pure passers in NFL history. Okay.
You could put, I mean, if you want to put Brady in there.
What do you mean if you want to put Brady? The GOAT, right? 6-time NFL champion winner.
I guess so. You put, who else? Give me some names. Russell Wilson.
Dak Prescott.
You put
Lamar Jackson. Kyler Murray.
I mean, who else? I don't think there's anybody else. Who else? I don't know. Who else? Who else am I missing?
So you got Justin Herbert better, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. I'm ready, John. Justin Herbert, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, and these are no in particular order. Russell Wilson, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford. Who else? Let's go with the NFC West. Rams already. Already got the Cardinals. The Niners. No, I'm not putting what's his name? Jimmy G in there. Who else? Seattle on Wilson already left. Yeah, I can name these quarterbacks off the top of my head before, but now I can't name them for whatever reason. But there are 10. So Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson. Dude, I can't name fucking quarterbacks right now. And it's pissing me the fuck off. Oh, well, but there are 10 quarterbacks better than him. But guys, I got to go take a piss yet again. So we will be right back.
Stay here. Jamie, turn down that damn music. Christ, I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
God, fuck! You don't see? Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed,
Turn
you know what I'm
that thing
saying?
off. He's pulling his goalie.
You're off the fucking camera. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're
You
fucking cranking it.
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
Whew.
I don't think I'm missing anybody else. Trevor Lawrence didn't do anything special last year. He was a rookie basically, but you know, I think he will improve definitely with Doug Peterson being his head coach.
All right. So that's basically what I want to show and make fun of. Because I couldn't even name 10 fucking quarterbacks right now, but I've been fucking drinking. So hold on. This is what we're about to do. NFL quarterbacks. Okay. Okay, let's name top 10 fucking quarterbacks in 2021 or that were better. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, Russell Wilson. Let's see where we're going. Oh, we need. Okay, hold on. Quarterback index. Okay, here we go. So we're looking at quarterbacks. So Tom Brady, number 1. Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Those are guys that I missed. Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Derek Carr is better. Ryan Tannehill is better. Russell Wilson is better. Kirk Cousins is better. Lamar Jackson is better. Let's see here. Not Jimmy, not Teddy. So yeah. Top 10. So you have Jalen Hurts at number 15, right? Because you have Lamar Jackson, Kirk Cousins, Russell Wilson, and these were names that I was forgetting to name for whatever reason. But like I said, Jalen Hurts is a ways away from top 10. He is. Point blank, period. Ways away. But anyway, I'm going to get through this chat, and then after that, we are done, and we will be back tomorrow, maybe. I have my nephew's birthday party. I got some stuff to go down. But hold on. Where were we in this chat? Because we are way off on this chat. Right here. EC1 said to me that he responded to me in his live. What up, Philly girl? How's it going? Appreciate you for stopping by. And I know that was like over an hour ago almost. But if you're still in here, I appreciate you. Why is it with is laughable to me? Big 9, laughing emoji. Forehead needs a slap. Yeah, it does. Damn, not his forehead. Yep. Second year a starter. You can't count 4 games as rookies. No. See, here's the thing. Here's the misconception of what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about he is a how do I explain this? I'm not counting the 4 seasons as a starter. No. I'm counting the 4 games that he played as he's played those 4 games. And his rookie season, he sat on the bench. His second season that he played is his second season. That's when he became a starter or started actually playing consistently. That isn't his rookie season. Your rookie season is when you get drafted and you are on the roster the next season. That is your rookie season. Just like in Major League Baseball. You get drafted, right? And then you spend half the year in your farm system, and then half the year you get called up to the major leagues, right? Do you win? Do you play for Rookie of the Year that year, or do you play it for you in your second season, your first full season? No, you play it for it in the season you get called up in. You don't play it for in the second season that you've been in the league. It don't work like that. Oh shit, EC1. Where's my Rey Mysterio mask to kick his forehead? That boy forehead lit. Yeah, I guess he had a bright idea. Jalen is gonna be that guy. I'm coming from watching every single game. I don't go by stats without context. Jalen Hurts ain't gonna be that guy. That guy wears a wave cap. Fuck Eagles fans. Preach Boyz4Life, yes sir. Horse Pim had me my powder. I need Quez needs to put on the afterburners to score that touchdown and not get caught from behind. No, Jalen Hurts should have made a better throw. What is up, CG Ruthless? I know you're not in here, but yeah. OTAs are men's in shorts. That means nothing. Exactly. He dropped because he can't throw. Exactly. Big 14. Matt Corral is better than Jalen Hurts. NBC Sport redrafted has Hurts going to the Rams overall at the 6th position. Yeah, and then they don't trade for Matthew Stafford and they don't win a Super Bowl. So, wow. Based on what evidence beyond subject personal feelings material? Damn. He can throw better. Proven. Make sure you guys hit like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, sir. One of my biggest supporters, Coach Dante Corral, was picked 94th overall for a reason because he's a project. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the Matt Corral pro. Okay. He only was a 94th pick because of injuries. Go look it up. He was projected to go in the first, late first. Same thing with Nakobe Dean. I will be 92 because I need to see it before I believe it. His injury, his ankle, like 3 times in the 21 season. Act like Dak didn't get better until he got Coop in 2018. Hurts never will be a quarterback who can strictly with his arm, but he definitely improved last year. Well, that's a lie because Dak Prescott had Des Bryant and Terrence Williams, so he was good. He was good. It's when we lost Des Bryant that he fell to shit. Let's be real here. And then when we got Cooper in the trade, that's when he exploded. Not saying he was supposed to go in the top 5. And I hit that like button. Thank you for hitting that like button. What are you supposed to do? Give up on your team because they don't have championships? They have a word for that. What? What are you talking about? What up, Ben Adams? Thank you for joining in, even though we about to close this out. Well, he was at one point. He was. Fandish website, Matt Corral and Zach Wilson as a comparison, and they did have him as a late for round April. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and I know I'm about to start losing people because it's that time. But guys, I appreciate. Hold on. Let me see something because I gotta read this. I gotta read this in my own text. Boyz4Life, the Philly Shakedown is live on Live Now. Troll the chat is live now. Troll the chat. I would troll the chat, but dude, their shit is ridiculous, and I wouldn't even be able to get in. They wouldn't even see my shit. But anyways, guys, I appreciate everyone for stopping by and having a great time. I'm about to end this. Until next time, guys, I'm out.